Got all the main pieces, the insets in here. A lot of the greeblies and stuff are all put on. What I did is I primed and painted everything separate on the sprues, and then I put the greeblies on, and then I went over with another light coat over everything to kind of blend everything together. Now there's still some dark patchy spots, but I left those on purpose to help with the weathering once I get to the weathering part. So right now I'm going to start putting the decals on the bottom of the hull here. So let me get set up and I'll be right back. As you can see, I've got some of the decals on the back here. They're still wet. These decals need to go on because there's other pieces that go on here that go over top of these decals, and then there's still all the louvers that go around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the rest of the decals on the bottom of the hull here, and then I'll come back and show you what they look like. I finished putting the decals on the bottom of the hull. I also went ahead and put all the louvers here on the back over top. Most of these decals laid down really well. Some that had to lay over top of some details, you know, some raised details, took a few more applications of the solution, and some of them I also had to go in and I had to poke some holes in it with the tip of the exacto blade to get it to get the solution to go inside there and to suck it down a whole lot better. I still need to make another pass over this to make sure that everything is sucked down to the detail, little panels that are on top of the panels, the little nibs and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do now though is I'm going to go ahead and put the decals on the top part of the main hull, and then I'll come back and show you what that looks like. I completed putting the decals on the top part of the main hull. Same situation with the bottom part, that some of the spots that have some raised detail, you have to go over it several times, poke holes in it, stuff like that to get it to lay flat. And I went ahead and put all the louvers on the back of this top piece also. And I do need to make another pass on this one to make sure everything is laying down nice and flat. I still need to finish putting the decals around the inside, or the inset part here. As you can see in here, I need to go and put decals in here. There's several that go in there. So I'm going to finish all that. And I think that's going to do it for this video. It's going to be a short video. But the decals are coming along. If I had to do it again, I would probably just go ahead and spray it. But I wanted to see how well this would work, and it does work fairly well for those that don't either want to airbrush, or they don't have an airbrush, or just don't want to take the time to do it. You can go ahead and use these decals. They do work. Anyway, that's going to do it for part 4. And I want to thank you guys for subscribing, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys for part 5.